into formatting text and paragraphs. So let's start with applying font styles and effects. In Microsoft Word, in order to change the font style, you first need to select the text you want to change, okay? Let's give our text here a title, Microsoft Word, okay? Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word, okay? So let's first change the first font style. So select the text you want to change. Let's select our paragraph. Go to Home tab, and then under font group here we have font, okay, and font size. So font is what we also call font style. So let's assume we don't want Calibri. We want maybe Mayandra, Times New Roman, Kandara, Arial Black. So let's stick with Kandara. And our font size, we can keep it 14 or 12 depending on what you want. So let's keep it 14. So that's how you apply font styles and effects, okay? Okay, so in order for effects, we have things like bold, italics, or underline. So again, under the Home tab, under font, we have bold here, represented with a B, italic, represented with an italic I, underline, represented with an U. So to apply bold, first select your text and click on bold or Ctrl+B. So we want our title to be bold, we want it to be italic, and we want it underlined. So that's how you apply different effects to your text in Microsoft Word. So next up, let's look at how we change text case in Microsoft Word. There are various text cases in Microsoft Word. We have under Home tab, go to Home tab. Under font, here we have the capital A and small a, also known as change case. We have sentence case, lowercase, uppercase, capitalize each word, or toggle case. Let's work with our title here to see how it works. So first, let's go to lowercase. Sentence case, as you can see, the first word, the first letter is capital. Uppercase, all letters are capitals. Capitalize each word, Microsoft Word, and toggle case. So let's stick with capitalize each word since it's a heading. So that's how you change case in Microsoft Word. Next up, let's look at using the format painter. So let's we can copy paste our paragraph here and give it a new heading so that you can see how it works. Let's give it a heading, Microsoft Word for beginners. Okay, so Format Painter is a time saver tool, okay? After you have formatted text just the way you want it, you can copy the formatting to other text using the Format Painter. How do you do that? So assuming we want to copy the formatting of this headline to the next headline. So let's give it a few more effects. Also here we can change the font color, maybe blue since it's Microsoft Word. So highlight the text, click under Home tab. Under the clipboard group we have this paintbrush, also known as Format Painter. So click on it and then come highlight where you want to copy your formatting to. As you can see, it has correctly copied the format. Note that format refers to the font style and font effect. It does not copy the case, okay? So that's what you need to know about changing case in Microsoft Word. Next up, we are going to look at setting paragraph spacing and indentation, just like when you are writing something on a book and there are lines, okay? So those lines are separated. So in Microsoft Word, it's important that you indent and space your work, okay? To control the spacing between lines. For example, this paragraph. Under the Home tab here, we have the paragraph section, okay? Here we have indent. You can decrease your indent or increase it, okay? that's indenting. And here we have line and paragraph spacing 1.0, 1.15, 1.5, and 2.0. Okay, so that's how you space. Let's take 1.5. So that's the 1.5 paragraph spacing in Microsoft Word. As you can see, you can also copy the paragraph spacing using the format painter. Next up, let's delete this text for the purpose of this one. Let's look at how you create a bulleted and numbered lists in Microsoft Word. So Microsoft Word for beginners. What you need to know as a beginner. So let's create a bulleted list. Under the home tab, under paragraph group, here we have bullets and here we have numbering. So let's start with undo. Let's start with a bulleted list, okay? Microsoft Word is powerful and be used to create CV and be used for reports, okay? So now you can also change the bullets, okay? Click this arrow here next to bullet and you can choose the one you want based on the things that you like or want. So let me stick with this one, okay? And now let's create a numbered list, okay? Things I should learn in Microsoft Word. So again, under the home tab, under paragraph group, here we have numbering. So again, you can choose the type of numbering you want, okay? Let's take this one. So number 1, how to edit text. Number 2, how to format text. And number 3, how to apply effects to text. So that's how you create bullets and numberings in Microsoft Word. So that wraps up our third module. I encourage you to practice these formatting techniques to get comfortable with them. And in our next module, we will look further into working with styles and themes. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in our next lesson.